It's recording. Hi, everyone.
Hey guys, welcome back to For Why.
I'm Julie.
I'm Shania. Hey, you remember this
Yeah,
time?
this time I remember. And today we're talking about.
Friendship.
And Shania, how did we think of this topic?
Basically, right? I don't know what accent that was. Shane Dawson, the snake manipulator that he is. It's really just like not back in my girl Trisha. And I know Trisha Paytas is really complicated and like problematic because she's like everything and anything in the LGBT plus community. I just woke up. I'm so sorry.
LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah, the community. We love the community, and she's like everything in that community, and she's like really not, but she's problematic. It's fine, and she's
She's
had human.
problematic, but she's not evil. Do you know what I mean?
She's not an evil person, but Mr. Shane Dawson, Mr. I like to feel up cats, Mr. I like to be a master manipulator, really just be dissing his friend, and I don't understand why. I feel like
So,
I'm getting paid.
for people that don't know, these are YouTubers. And if you don't know the drama, you need to just take an hour for your life and watch like D'Angelo Wallace videos on it, and you'll be fine.
Basically.
Yeah.
I guys, I'm so sorry if I'm not speaking English. I just woke up.
No, Shania went to bed at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Then had a lecture at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
till
And then
1.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, should we do the Zoom now? Like in a podcast. And I was like, well, let me eat. And then she fell asleep.
I fell asleep. And I'm using all my scissor energy for you guys.
But
yeah.
we move.
So they're YouTubers and they're basically Jeffree Star is the one who allegedly slept with Kanye West.
Oh my God. Stop.
And,
Anyway, basically, they said they were. Oh, you go.
Okay, you sure?
What?
You sure?
Well, I just want to say they used to say they're like the bestest of friends, like Shane and Trisha. And Trisha would defend him through everything.
Everything.
Shane would never speak up once.
One time. And they were friends for 12 years. Imagine being friends with someone for 12 years and then you're only now realizing they're a prick. Anyway.
But every YouTuber that lives in LA is
fake.
Yeah. I don't think, yeah. I feel like it's just the environment there.
That's really sad though. Like, imagine not having one real friend to depend on.
Yeah, when YouTubers move out of there, I'm like, great choice.
Yeah, it's a good choice for you. Because LA just seems like such a plastic world that is not real.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like it's an illusion. It's an illusion that doesn't exist.
Yeah, for sure. So
yeah, to conclude, Jeffree Star was chatting shit about Trisha and Jeffree Star's hairstylist. And they were basically saying that she's fat, she's broke, even though she has more money than both of us put together.
she has an OnlyFans. She's making money.
She's making bank. Teaching women how to squirt, by the way. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not an ability I want to learn, but sure.
Really, but she's making bank off of it.
Yeah, go off, sis.
And then they like smacked her hand every time she tried to reach for food and like told her to go jump off a bridge, like proper dickhead behavior. And she left the trip or whatever they were on early. And then she told Shane and Shane was like, let's just forget about it. Don't worry.
Yeah, because Shane is on Jeffree's paycheck almost. It feels like.
I think he's on Jeffrey's
or on each other's. Like, they just depending on each other to make money. And so Trisha's just the one they just bully for the jokes. The bands.
Well, maybe he's scared of Jeffree Star. Because it has to be something, right? Like, there's no way you could just keep defending this one person who's severely problematic.
Yeah. Anyway, Trisha's now friends with H3 other YouTubers, and they're actually good friends to her and don't bully her.
And now she's realizing that, raw, these people aren't my good friends.
And
but you know what? That's happened to me before. Like, all the toxic friendships I've had have happened. I've only realized through other people that I've then become friends with who are then good for me.
I see. It's like, I get Trisha like staying true, like staying loyal to her friend because it's been her friend for like 12 years and you
Yeah.
think you can trust this person. And I'm also very much, I always try to see the good in people and I always want to be like forgiving and give them another chance. But I feel like I give people too many. I'm too nice, basically. I
Yeah.
can never cut off people.
Can you not? Oh yeah, you told me this. Yeah. No. You need to stop that. That needs to stop.
No,
Mm-mm.
I just can't because if someone texts me, I will never ignore them. I just can't ignore a person.
Oh, I will. It's block and delete. Bye.
No, I can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know.
I'm the extreme end of like I don't give people enough chances before I just like deuces. See you
Yeah, I
later.
feel like that's where we're very different.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm too, well, it's not like you're not nice, but you know when to say like, okay, I've had enough.
No, it's more like it depends on the type of person who I let take the piss out of me. Because I'm very nice in the sense that I would bend over backwards for my friends. But then it's like if you pissed me off, like not if you did something to me, if you did something in general that pissed me off, then I would be able to cut you off.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
I just can't do it. Like, I'll be mad at people, but then I'll eventually just be back to normal with them. Yeah.
No, that's silly.
I'm just too nice. And then they keep like, what I hate most? And I know there's so many people that I know that do this. And you know who you are? People that like text you and you text them back and then it's like, oh, but how are you? And then you answer and you like write like you actually really like, okay, they want to hear how I am, so I'm gonna send them a bit about my life, like,
Yeah.
and then they just, it says seen or received and you're like, great,
Okay. Yeah, I hate those
like,
people.
don't
Um,
ask.
if you don't care, like, why
No, I
you?
gave you what you wanted now and now you won't respond now. Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Don't text me if you don't want to text me, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
Then I'm the worst texter, so I can't even
But
complain.
you're not. Like, you're the one that
You-
responds to me the most.
No, but like for you, like yeah.
Oh, because you don't.
Everybody else, no. But you know what? It's because we don't send each other paragraphs. It's more like a quick conversation, and we know like we've been.
Fair. Yeah.
But everybody else is like they want to have a proper in-depth conversation, and I'm really sorry, guys, because I know the people who do that with me are listening.
Oh my God.
I'm really sorry. I don't have time. I'm
But I
trying.
rather have like friends. Like, I have loads of friends. Like,
Mm.
shout out to Caroline if she's listening. She's a friend I had. We were close in high school, but
Yeah,
we don't text. Like, we text like once every 3 months.
yeah,
But we're still close friends. I'd rather have that than someone texting me and they're not responding to me because they don't have the time or don't feel like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I feel you. That's like a lot of me and my friends. We don't talk to each other every single.
I
e-
love those
We can go
friends.
like months and months and months, and then when we see each other, we're like normal. It's fine.
Yeah, I love those friends where you
Yeah,
can just, yeah.
it's just like I don't need to talk to you for a year, but if I see you in a year, it's gonna be the same energy.
Yeah, I don't want to have to text someone every day just to reassure that we're
We're friends.
friends. But I don't have any friends that are like that, so I'm fine.
Uh, I have friends who I have to do that from time to time. Not every day,
Hmm.
like from time to time.
Hmm.
But me and my best friends, we can go for like weeks and not
Yeah.
mess with me. And then my shout out to Siobhan. She's the worst texter ever.
Oh
We
my
would
God.
have like initiate a conversation. I would say something and then she'll leave me on red. I'm just like, girl, what the world? I haven't heard from you in like a month. And
Oh
then
my
you're
God.
like leaving me on red. But we just send each other pictures of our faces just to say we're alive now. And that's it.
You know who the worst person to text with is?
Yeah.
Craig.
Why?
Because he's so bad at texting back, even me. But then, sorry for exposing you, Craig. He's in the room. So he texts me back because I'm his girlfriend, but even that takes long sometimes. But when like he's on Instagram or something, there'll be messages from 3 weeks from friends, or like on Snapchat, they'll be
Weird.
like a month or two not responding. And
That's like me. Sometimes I used
then
to be
it's like, I miss my friends. And then I'm like, you don't even respond to them. I'm dead.
oh shout out to Craig.
It's fine. That's just like, don't ever text him. Just text me. I will answer. Like, that's what Mino does. He texts Craig. He texts me the question he has for Craig
Oh bless.
because
Oh,
Craig won't answer. But it's okay. I'm just his secretary now. It's the role in life I've
That's just
chosen.
the romance you have. It's okay.
Um, Also, I feel like do you, because
Mhm.
my best friend from home,
Yeah.
we've been friends for almost, well, I think 17 years,
Okay. That's
and
mad.
we've never ever fought ever.
That's so mad.
Yeah, and I feel like that's you said you don't have really. Well, who is your longest friend you had?
Oh yikes. That's so complicated to answer. It's not, but like in my head it is. Because I've had friends from primary school
Mm,
who I talk to now, but like there was a stage where we didn't talk to each other for ages. So I don't really count that as my longest friendship. So primary school is the
yeah.
blah blah blah, blah, the 6 to 10 years old. Um, and then I have friends from secondary school from like year seven, but we weren't that close.
Hmm.
But I still count them. So like all
Hmm.
my friends have been my friends for like 10 years now.
Yeah. I
Most of
often notice that either you have like that one, like either people have that one best friend they've had like their whole life, or they're like those kind of people that always get like new best friends in their stages of life, which
yeah,
is fine. Like both is fine. I'm just saying there's like two kinds of people in the world, I guess.
yeah. I just never had that like long lasting. I feel like I've always tried. I blame the other people. Let's get
Mm.
that straight. I blame the other people because I've always tried. I've
Mm.
always messaged them and was like, hey, let's meet up. Nobody wants to meet up. So the friendship died in the end.
Yeah. We should
No.
say that it's hard because like I think I got really lucky with my friend. We live in the same village, so it's like a 3 minute walk to
You
hers.
guys have a village. Sorry,
No, it's literally a village. Like next time, like I live in a village. There's like farmers and shit.
that's so cute.
Yeah. um. So yeah,
Sorry.
there's like a 3 minute walk, which is nice. But I feel like it's important to note that in primary school it's all fine, but once you move on to like secondary
Secondary.
school,
Yeah.
like for us high school, this is another. I remember that I was spending less because you meet new people and as well you're like 11, 12, so you're in that weird I'm so adult but you're really not
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
You meet new people and then you hang out with them, and I think it happens a lot that you just drift apart because you went separate ways in like a school
Yeah.
way.
Fair.
So I think that's where a lot of people lose their friends from primary school just because they evolve.
That's true. Maybe I just can't keep people around, but like I lose friends every 2 years, I feel like.
Mm.
Like it just something happens and I happen to just lose friends. Like I can tell you in secondary school, I never had a consistent group of friends. It was all continuously changed.
Oh.
And then in 11, I feel like I finally found like my foundation of friends. Like, oh my
Hmm.
God, like these are my people. Like I didn't have to pretend to be who I am. I
Yeah,
didn't have to like be one specific area of my personality or have to
that's
conform to
good.
anything. I was like, oh, these are my people. It was a
But
bunch
that's
of
also the
bitches, but
age you
it was
become,
great.
I feel like,
Yeah,
when you're 11, because you find yourself more.
yeah. But we were bitches, like we were bullies. It's fine.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I remember getting into high school and I used to hang out with the popular,
Oh, yeah,
like, kid.
those.
No, but I wasn't the one, like, the popular one, but I was
Yeah,
just hanging out with, like, there were some of my friends. But then I remember at the end of that, or like between the summer, I was like, ugh, it just gets hard to be friends
it's long in
with a
it.
lot of people. So I just hung out with, like, in year 7, where high school starts in Luxembourg, I got best friends with my friend Georgia, who's still one of my best friends.
Yeah,
And then I just was like, I just need like people like her, like with chill. I can't be with this pop. Like, I just didn't want to be. It was just too much for my social anxiety,
yeah, I appreciate that.
for my introvert self. I was like, this ain't for me. This is not the
This
life
ain't
for
it.
me.
And
Yeah.
in year seven, I hung out with the popular lot as well. Well, not
Mm.
really. Like I was just the quiet kid in the corner.
Hmm.
But like in my school, there were all a lot of West African people, so like a lot of
Hmm.
people from Nigeria and Ghana.
Yeah.
And here's me, this little mixed race kid who's
Yeah.
Asian and Sri Lankan, who's like mostly British anyway, like didn't fit in. in that
Yeah.
respect at all. But I would always like, because we were all cool, we were all in the same class, I would always hang around. But then they were speaking their language or like dance
Mm,
their specific songs. And then I got bored. I just was standing there. I was like, this is boring. Like,
yeah.
they're cool people, but it's boring for me. And then everybody was like after the same guy. It was just like a whole complicated thing I didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah.
Then I met this girl called I don't need to say her name. This girl, she was weirdo. Um, she had like a bean head and wore glasses and like she was just like really shy but really quirky. And I was like, oh, do you know what? You're weird. I'm weird. Let's be friends.
That's cute.
So me and her became friends, and then I was friends with people who went to my primary school, but I wasn't friends with them. Became friends with them. We were a whole group. They were very like they loved anime.
Hmm.
Like anime was their entire world.
Yeah.
It just got a bit much. I love anime,
Yeah.
just not that much.
It's not your whole life.
It's not my whole
It's
life.
only half your life.
Yeah, like they only a quarter. Like they literally would call each other names from Naruto.
Oh no. But
Yeah,
when, wait, what age was this?
this was like up until year 8 or 9, like
Okay, but that's like, it's
13, and
fine.
like, we were 13, and he was
No,
calling
it's fine.
me Sakura. Like I'm not even Sakura, first of all, because I'm not useless. Okay.
Oh,
And second of all, just like no, innit? Like don't be calling me. My name is Shania. Don't be doing that. It's gonna
yeah, but I feel like,
be
it's the cringy age. Like if you were not cringy at 12, 13, what were you really doing?
no, but these were the times where like glow ups were happening and like people would. I was just trying to not talk about anime. Like I was
You just
trying
wanted
to
to
move
talk
on to
about something
boys.
else.
Yeah, like I wanted to like just do other things. Like I wasn't just this weirdo, you know. And they
Yeah.
wasn't that. Like I don't know. I just started talking to other people, and they were like not happy. They were not having it.
Yeah, that's
So
annoying. I feel
yeah.
like that's also very toxic. If you like, I never liked people that got jealous. Like, if you have a friend and they make more friends, just be happy for them. It doesn't mean if you're a good friend, they're not just gonna drop you. And
Mhm.
if they drop you, then they were a shitty friend anyway. You know what I mean?
I I feel like they weren't jealous like that. I just feel like because I was like spending time with more other people. This is when I became best friends with my ex-boyfriend
Yeah,
as well. Like this one, me and him became really, like, really close.
yeah,
So I don't think I just think it's because I was just not being with them as much, and like
yeah.
they would hate it because people used to be like, "Oh, you're the leader of the group." And I was like, "I'm not a leader. We're
Oh
all
my
friends.
god.
We're all
I
equal." It's just because I spoke to more people.
Yeah,
But yeah, they got really weird with me. They all started to get closer together without me,
yeah.
which is like fine. But yeah,
I
that
mean,
phase
that's what I
wasn't.
was saying. People grow apart and grow into different ways, and that's okay. But yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like when you're in your teens, it was really hard to accept. But then when I was like 18, 19, it started being like I started to accept some people are not like everyone's not like you, and you have to
yeah,
appreciate people for what they are, not for what they're not. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Because I
I,
would get so angry if people don't have the same opinion or the same like, I'd be like, but why? But then you
really.
start to not like, but when my friends would be, because I feel like when we were younger, we would all like the same thing because
Mm,
that's just what happened when you're like preteen, early
yeah,
puberty. You all like the same thing, like, but
yeah,
then we grew into liking different things and you don't get annoyed, but it's like slightly like, are they
yeah,
not like me and like are we not close friends anymore because we don't like the same stuff anymore?
yeah. I get you. Yeah.
But I feel like the more you grow up, the more you start to realize that that's what makes them special and like you.
Oh, look at you,
But you know what
little
I mean? Like you start to like them for being who
themselves and
they are. Yeah,
individual. Yeah,
I think
not
it's just hard
being.
when you're in puberty. Like it's hard to understand.
Yeah, because you're just trying to figure yourself out. So you trying to figure yourself out, and they're not aligning with you being who you want to be,
Yeah,
which
and
is
then
the
petty
struggle.
drama.
Yeah, there's so much petty drama that I've been through. Oh, I can tell you guys everything.
Oh
It's
my
so
god.
much.
I also
Everybody
want
loves
to.
me, by the way. Like those people I was talking about, they're cool people. I don't talk to them anymore, but they're cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I also like me and Shania both have always been friends with boys and girls, but I think
Yeah.
you had more closer boy friends than girlfriends.
I,
Boy friends, male friends.
I'm not her, guys. But yeah, I think it's because I grew up with my brothers. That's why. So I'm
Mm,
used to, like having male energy around me,
yeah.
I'm comfortable with, and then like my brother's male friends. So I'm just used to like interacting and talking with boys and understanding their mentality rather than females. Like girls, I'm still baffled by them. I'm not gonna lie.
But you were you ever that girl that was like, I can't be friends with girls. They're so
No,
complicated. Because I hate those people.
I hate those people. No, I've always wanted to be like, I just always wanted to have that one like girl best friend,
Mm.
that female best friend. I have that now. I have several, like you're one of those. But it's like, but it's like I just I always the only people I fell out with in school was just girls, and it wasn't like oh I can't be friends with girls. It was just like what is the problem?
But
Like,
that's just, I don't want to be a stereotype, but girls, when they're in their puberty, they just always create drama. Like,
it's jarring.
even I, like, everyone did it. Like, we gossip and we create drama. And boys are, they just tell themselves to their face, you suck. And then the other one says, no, you suck. And then it's over. Like, it's very strange
Over.
how men do that.
I did that and everyone wasn't doing that. And I was just like, why are you just not telling me what it is straight up?
I feel like I'm now, the thing is, me and my friend group, we're six. Well, starting from year eight, we became like this group of six girls. They're still like my friend group from home. We meet up and
How do
stuff.
you friends with six girls at once? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what I mean. It was like I used to fight a lot with my friend Anissa, and she had a fight with someone else, then I had a fight with someone in the group, right? Like in the same group. And then the group would like split up for a few weeks, and then we would kind of make up, but not really talk about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the thing, how always they always started because someone gossiped to another person in the group about someone else instead of addressing it to
the
the
person.
person.
Yeah,
And I feel like we as a group learned that now to just address it to the person, like, when we're
yeah,
like 18, 19, that age, I would say. So
yeah,
now we just usually say it like, I don't think it's cool what you're doing, and it's fine.
yeah.
That's at least like what my friend Georgia, she's Italian.
Mm.
She would tell me straight up sometimes some harsh things, and she knows she does. 'Cause she has that Italian temperament. Sometimes, like, she looks like the sweetest, cutest girl that would not harm a fly. But
Yeah.
if she gets mad, she will tell you.
By yourself.
But
Love that.
only if you are close friends with her. She would never do that to strangers.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
I would get it sometimes, but it's okay. I love her, and I really needed to hear things sometimes, so it's okay. Appreciate it.
Needed to hear the truth sometimes.
um, no, but because now I'm used to being like that, so when people are not like that, I get annoyed. I'm like, just
Yeah.
tell me your problem.
Mm. Fair.
Um, so when I came to uni and I became friends with, you met them, the two other, like the ones I was closest with,
Yeah.
they, one of them was not like that straight up. So she would have problems but not mention it. And then we had a huge fight at the end of first year because she never mentioned anything. And for me, I was like, I can't deal with this high school drama because I've been over this and me and my friends are not like this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Agreed.
was really exhausting.
What's the biggest fight you've had with friends?
I think the most were like 15, 16, when you think you're like, everyone thinks they're the coolest, but they're really
Yeah.
not.
Trust me, it's a really embarrassing time. Like,
I don't know. It was like, all of it was really stupid and petty. But
mm,
the one at uni really impacted me because I was so much further with my friends that would never happen.
yeah,
So I was not ready for something for like that to happen now, like so much later after I handled that with my friends from home.
yeah.
To have that happen with people at uni because it's also, this girl was British, and I have to say, in British culture, you guys hate confrontation, and
No,
that's the problem.
no, not all of us. Not all of us. It's specific British people that hate confrontation because if I'm at a point where like I can't hold this anymore and it's affecting me, I would just go up to a person and be like, hey,
But
I'm
you're
not,
different. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm built different. But the thing is, like, a lot of people around me would do it. but they would have to be like gassed up to do it first. But I
No,
think just
British people love passive aggressiveness. They
there's a lot
hate
of white British
confrontation.
girls do that though, because I've met a lot of white British girls who do that.
Yeah, but she was not white. It's fine. Like,
What?
we've gotten over it now.
You have to remind me later. I
Yeah,
thought I
but
had it in my head.
no. But
Right?
like, even my housemates, I love you guys, but you guys hate confrontation. The two, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's typically British. I've dealt, like, I can deal with it now, but I'm just annoyed because my friends and me are not like that.
Uh,
So I think, yeah, the one at uni was horrible because I wasn't expecting it because I was over it with my friends. Like, that would never happen in my friendship group from home.
yeah.
So yeah, but I'm good friends with both of them, even though we had the fight and we talked about it, and it's good now. But yeah, that one was the worst
Mm.
because I can't be bothered to, like, if you have a problem with me, just tell me. That's why we're friends.
Yes, awesome. I'm really trying to think back to like,
It's fine. I'll tell you later. It's fine.
yeah.
What about you? What's your biggest fight with a friend that you had?
Oh my God, where do I begin? There's so many. There's so many. Are we talking
And
about
did it
one
hurt more
friendship?
than a breakup? A friend breakup than a breakup?
None of my friendships hurt.
Oh,
Yeah, that I've broken up with.
oh,
I would say only one kind of did, but not like as much as a breakup did.
yeah.
No, take it back. Take it back.
I
No,
think some of them hurt as much as a breakup for me. I was crying like a baby. The one at uni.
but like I don't like people that much. I'm sorry to get like that upset. Like I don't have an attachment to people. Like I said, I have daddy issues, like we spoke about. So people come and go for me. I don't really get upset
Mm-hmm.
with that. Yeah. But
That's
I don't
fair.
know. So I don't like all the fights I got into in school was mainly because I was like a loyal friend who backed their friend
Hmm.
who got into some mess.
Oh no,
So
I
like,
know my worst fight. Sorry, I'll tell it later. Okay, go on.
okay. I would always like be the person to be like, nah, you did this wrong to my friend. Like, fuck you. Da da da
Hmm.
da. Be there cussing people out. And then that friend would in turn be like, oh Shania, why did you do that? Like, my friend,
See, this is what I was talking about.
shut up. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so those fell out with like a lot of people for various different reasons. One of the friendships I fell out with, I think the ones that hurt the most,
Hmm.
actually, and I take it back, it didn't hurt like a breakup, but it did hurt me a lot. It was the ones with the group of girls who were like widows, quote
Hmm.
unquote, lovely guys. Because they just like all just stopped talking to me at the same time for like
I
no
know
reason.
that's hard.
So it was like I didn't know what I did per se. And like they all thought I did something when I didn't. So
Yeah,
even with the loyalty thing, my closest friend to me was like, oh, another girl in the group. She was, oh yeah, maybe it is a British thing. I'm sorry to my white
I'm
British
telling
friends.
you,
I might be a British thing.
it is a British thing. You guys just don't want to hear about it
Yeah,
again
I'm
because you
so sorry to my white British
don't
friends.
even like being confronted about the fact that you don't like being confronted. But it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, no, because I'm just deep in it now. Like I did all the confrontation. Um, sorry if you can hear that, by the way.
No, you can't hear anything. It's fine.
Okay. So she told let's give them names. Let's name them. What should we name them?
Just
So
say A and B.
okay, so A was mad at B because B was like, oh, I'm gonna break you, like you're skinny, and made all these skinny jokes. Because B
Oh.
was like this chubby girl in it, and A was like skinnier than no. I think she was bigger than me as well, but she was still skinny, like all skinny girls.
Mm-hmm.
And B just kept chatting the most shit, like doing the most, being really mean for no reason.
Oh my
But
god.
sometimes that was B's banter, but I understood where it was coming from because it was always targeted at A. So I
Yeah,
was like,
it was just too much at some
yeah,
point.
and I would get some of B's shit, but like I can deal with her, like it's fine.
Yeah, but some
Um,
people are sensitive. Like, not everyone's built the same way.
no, but it was out of order. Like I understood it was out of
Yeah,
order.
yeah, yeah.
So I backed her in it. I was like to be like, you can't keep saying these things, like don't do that, da 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 da. He got mad at me. A never said nothing to B about it. And then
See,
there was
this is where the problem comes. This is like, so she came to you.
yeah, she came to me like saying,
This is
"Oh,
what I mean.
I don't want to be friends with her. Like she's mean to me." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Okay, cool. Like let's just talk to her about it."
This is where
And it
all the petty teenage drama comes up because you won't talk. Like, that's the same for us.
was just
Nobody ever addressed it to the person that was causing the problem, but to everyone else. And then you just create this gossip
but like I wouldn't even go to
triangle.
anybody else. I just went straight to the source and was like, "Hey, like don't do that. That's mean." She was like, "Oh no, da 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 da." That she got B got mad at me. A didn't back me. There was another two girls, the one with the glasses, and then A's cousin.
Yeah.
And I was really close with A's cousin. Let's call her C. So like me and C, I would walk her home all the
Yeah.
time. Like I would go out of my way to walk home with her and then double back and go home
Yeah.
because like we would talk and all of that and it was fun. Like she didn't ask me to, but it was what we did every single day. I did that for about 2 years. So I saw C then go home with B
Yeah.
and I was like, but like what in the world? Like me and her are beefing. Like why would you do that? Especially when I'm back in A, who's your cousin, who's
It's
also
like,
in
this is what
her
I
like
mean. This, it never makes sense. Girls that age don't make sense. I'm
I was so
sorry.
confused. And then like I was mad, so I just left it. I just went quiet, and
Yeah.
then I started hanging out with other people. I just went out with my other friends
Of
because
course.
like they would all just be friends with B, like it was normal, and I was like, this is weird. I'm not doing all of this. This is long.
As
Then
you should.
B, yeah, it was weird. And then B went around and told people that okay, so I'm very like, I'm not blunt, but I'm very like, get to the point.
No, I think we both are like straight up and honest, and some
Yeah,
people
I'm
just can't
straight
handle
up.
that, and it's
I'm not
okay.
harsh. I'm not a harsh person, especially when you're telling me something to do with your emotions, especially because like or things you dealt with your family or your past.
Yeah.
So she was telling me about she was like really sad. And I was like, "Oh, why are you sad?" She was like, "Oh, my sister died."
Oh
But
my God.
her sister died years and years and years ago. I didn't even know
Oh,
she had a sister, right? Because this is how long ago it was. And I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, what triggered you to be sad? Like, why are you sad now? Like, is it anniversary? Is
Yeah.
it like her birthday? Is it something like specific to why you're thinking about it now? Like, I'm trying to understand why we're upset right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I know you can be sad at any time, but what is it? Because she's really, really upset.
Yeah. Something must have reminded her or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took that as I asked her, why would you be sad about your sister dying?
Oh,
Being dead? And
this
then
is. Oh
she
my.
told everyone in the school that I said that about her sister. And then those
Oh my
girls
God.
who I was backing being loyal to,
Oh
knowing that I'm
no.
not a liar and that she's mostly lies,
Oh
then was like, oh,
no.
I'm not gonna fuck with Shania because she's a horrible person.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I was like, wait, what? Like, how am I backing you throughout everything, knowing that I told the truth and knowing that I'm not
It
this
is just
person?
not it.
And
It's
then
just not it.
you're gonna like, you know what she said, and they were like, oh no, but Shania, she like called us and told us what you said after the fact. And I was like, what in the world? I didn't. Do you think, knowing me as a person, I would then say that about someone? Like I would be that heartless about it? Like I know I joke a lot, but I would never joke or be that insensitive about anything like that.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I keep saying. That age.
It's
It,
dumb. It
yeah,
was
it's a
really
dumb
like
age.
it
This is
was
what I mean. Like the fights we had around that time, I'm not mad at my friends for any of it because it was a stupid age.
yeah.
And hormones are crazy. I'm just saying.
Humans are crazy.
I'm really not. Like if I think back on it, I'm like that was so stupid from every side, like everyone involved. So I'm just over it.
But you know what? B still has a grudge against me.
No, but this is what I mean. Why would you have grudge against someone that happened
No,
like this is
we were
yeah.
little. This was like 5 years ago. I don't know. 7 years ago. We're 20.
Yeah,
Seven, like 13. I don't understand why people.
exactly. This is what I mean. You have to become an like just move on and you'll feel so much more at peace with your life.
But like, if I honestly did something, talk to me, then I can apologize. I'm a person. If I did something to you, I would apologize.
Yeah, but not everyone is like that.
That's like just a minute. Like if I did something, just say something, and I could be like, "I'm sorry," and I mean it. Because
Yeah.
I don't like hurting people's feelings. I don't like saying mean things. I have a heavy conscience. So if I done something to you, I would say
Same.
sorry. But she
No,
was
I get
like,
you.
I I recently got a new friend who knows her, and she asked her like, how do you know that person?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know my name or anything like that. Like, she was just like dismisses me as like a whole human being or any significance to her life.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a bit rude. I don't know. It's just a bit rude. Like, it's been 7 years. You can acknowledge the past we had together without being a dick about it.
Yeah,
Some
totally.
people are just dickheads. So she's a
Some
dick.
people also just like having drama in their lives and
Yeah.
cannot be me. And I need no. Like
No.
not like yeah, like you always have drama in your life for some reason, but
Mm.
you don't actually want the drama. It just kind of
Yeah,
finds you
it
for
just kind
some
of finds
reason.
me. I think it's the type of personality I have or
But
something.
there are some people that want to have drama in their life, so they create it. And I can't
Yeah,
be
and it's
with those people because I'm
long.
no.
It's long. Like my brain is always active. I doesn't need an extra feature to be active if
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about something that's irrelevant.
When I came to uni,
Mm.
I was like, I'm wondering how many friends I'm gonna keep. Like, because obviously it's another stage in your life. Same thing from primary school to
Yeah.
high school. And I am quite happy with how many friends I've kept. Um,
Yeah.
but you can tell which ones, how to explain this
A
without
part
being
time.
you can see who's like your closest friend. Like even if the friendship group of us 6 girls,
Yeah.
I have some girls I'm closer to than others. And
Yeah.
I think it's coming really obvious now, because the only communication is like you don't see each other in school every day anymore, you know? So
Yeah.
there has to be an effort made. But what I'm really happy about is my guy best friend Frank, shout out,
That's
that
Frank.
um we always see each other when we're both home in Luxembourg, which is nice, and we text each other from time to time. And he always snaps me of his like videos or pictures of his food that he's cooking,
Yeah.
even if it's like a steak. And I'm like, thanks. I've been
I love
vegetarian for
that.
8 years, but yeah, we love to see that you're eating
Yeah, I'd love to see
well.
you're healthy.
But on the topic of Frank, I've had two friendships in my life,
Yeah.
two of which are still in my life, that started with us hating each other, and I think that's hilarious.
That is funny.
This is what I mean with I'm always forgiving and nice to people and give them chances.
Yeah,
But so my one friend is Roxana, the one that shouted us out like this week, where you were like, I don't understand what she's saying, but
yeah. She's so
so
pretty. You're so
she is,
pretty, by the
oh my
way.
god,
You're like absolutely gorgeous. I was fangirling over you like so hard.
a model, like wow.
Super, like wow, yeah.
Um, so and smart, like I just love her. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, when we were in primary school,
Hmm.
I don't think like she was in it. We had three different classes in our year,
Yeah.
and she was in a different class. And I had, I don't know, you know, this in primary school, so I don't have a memory of it. I just remember she shouting at me, and I was just laughing because I can't take fights seriously. I will just laugh.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to
Get there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was pushing me and like shouting at me, and I was just laughing at her face. And obviously, she hated me after that. Like, duh.
I hate you for that.
But you have to imagine like two 9-year-old girl or whatever age we were, like 10-year-old girls.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know when that happened, but we're super close. Like, well, we're not like best friends, but we are super close. We went on a holiday together,
Cute.
and yeah, we just understand each other really well and respect each other and stuff. But it's funny that it started like this.
Yeah.
Then same with Frank. We hated hated each other. Like he
Yeah.
would like make fun of me. I would like yell at him in class and be like, "Shut up! I'm trying to study."
That's so fun.
um, but we found out we think now that we think similar, and that's why we hated each other at first, and now we love each other for that. That's our
Okay.
new theory.
That's cute.
But we had a lot of in school debates in
Mhm.
like German or French, and no matter what, we would take different sides.
Yeah.
And in English, we had debates about. So you have to imagine this. I was talking, or he was talking, and then the other person would lift their hand for like a rebuttal.
Yeah.
and Anissa would leave the classroom, because she knew there was about to have like be a fight in the classroom, and she just couldn't handle it. So every time we started a discussion, like me and him, she would ask to go to the toilet so she could leave the classroom.
Oh, bless her. You lot are that intense.
Um, but now in the last 2 years of high school, when we had philosophy, it was the other way around. We would like bounce off each other and be like, yes, yes, yes.
So
So
proud of you guys.
it's the
Evolution
growth
is
for
great.
me. I hope any of them will listen. I think, yeah, either of them will listen. One of them must do. But that's my like best memory of that friendship. Just us fighting and yelling at each other, and Anissa leaving the room. Hilarious. I think actually that was in a class in my English classes with shout out to Mr. Wagner. He follows our podcast. I don't know if he ever listens, but he follows our podcast page, so that's fun.
He might a few times, maybe.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was funny. But yeah, that's how I got two of my closest friends, which is fun.
I love that.
Yeah, we love
I,
to see it.
hmm. My friendships are always like built on weird meetings or occurrences. Like
Wait, you had many guy friends. I had many guy friends growing up. How
mhm.
many of them liked you?
I don't know. I don't want to expose no one because we're still friends. We're still friends. I don't know. I plead the fifth because no one's actually
Oh, okay.
me. Like it's all been like through the other guy friends telling me. I don't know if that was the
Oh, okay. Okay,
or
okay.
like
It's not like they actually texted you, because that's what happened to us.
no. Did you actually get text? Oh no, sis.
But like
That's awkward.
it's like we're the problem is in puberty,
Yeah,
girls and guy friends, there's always someone who thinks
differently.
like there's always got to be that awkward stage before you either stop hanging out or you become friends, and there's no like
Yeah.
never happened with Frank though, I just need to say.
Shout out to
We
Frank,
were like,
the only guy.
but my other guy friends at some point they liked one of my friends from my girl group. Like we were all like the guys were like a group and the girls were like a group, but we wouldn't like mix sometimes, you know?
Oh no, I never had that. Oh, actually, kind of.
Like we would hang out together sometimes. We went on holiday together one time as well and
Oh,
stuff.
that's cute.
Not
No,
all
that
of
happened
us.
like
It's
in the
complicated.
later stages of my life, not in like recent.
Yeah.
As in like year 11, year
Yeah.
10. Not
But someone would
or-
text another person and be like, I have feelings for you, and then
yeah,
us
that's
girls would be like,
like
I'm sorry, I really like you as a friend, but no.
no, that's not
And then it
okay.
was awkward for 2 weeks, and then it was fine. You know what I mean? It was just a crush. It wasn't like they were in love with us.
Yeah. But like still awkward. I've learned recently that you can't be friends with guys who like you because it just doesn't work out. Like ever.
It only works if both, like you and him, are actually don't have a crush anymore. Like, you know, how you can get over a crush.
Yeah, but more
But as
time,
long as they still have a crush, it's complicated.
yeah, it's a bit awkward. So just girls don't even try it. Like if you're really sad because your friend has a crush on you, just let it go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. It's okay to let it go.
Yeah. But obviously, this was like when we were 16, 15. So it wasn't serious. So it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they got over it. You know what I mean? There's always another attractive looking girl they can
Can go
crush on.
after. Yeah. No, my guy friends always want to be with my friends that they haven't met. Like my one, but like close guy friend, he always when I post my friend on my Snapchat, like a friend, he'll be like,
Oh
"Oh,
my God.
I'm like, she has a boyfriend." He's like, "I don't care, I still want to shoot my shot." You know who you are. I don't even have to say your name. You know who you are. I know you're listening.
No, that's cute though. That's adorable.
He's like, can I shoot my... No, you can't shoot my shot with my... No. He's like, oh, why are you always my downfall? Why are you always hating on me? This, I don't know why this is my guy voice.
This is literally Mino to me. Mino's like, why can't you introduce me to one of your friends? I'm like, literally all my friends have boyfriends.
Boyfriends,
I'm
or
not even
wouldn't be
kidding.
interested in you. And I know they wouldn't be interested in you, so I'm literally saving your time. Like I'm saving your investment.
Every friend that came from Luxembourg to visit me,
Yeah.
had a boyfriend. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mino, they all have boyfriends. Like, Mino fell in love with one of my friends from Luxembourg. I merged liked her too. I was like, guys, I wish
Oh,
she knew because this, like, oh, this is my friend I've had for like the longest time.
yeah,
She thinks she's like the ugly, like the way she talks about herself. I want to slap her because
yeah.
she's like, I'm ugly, I'm so fat, and I'm like, you have such a pretty face. Like she looks like Snow White. I'm like, stop.
Aw,
It's fine. Like there's a
you're
lot
a
of
princess, baby girl. You're a princess. If you're listening, you're actually a princess. Stop it.
anyway. So yeah, and then I brought Georgia, and she had a boyfriend, and Anissa has a boyfriend for the longest time. And Mino's like, what the fuck? And then he was like, why can't you introduce me to one of your cheerleading friends? I'm like, girl, I don't have any cheerleading friends except Sylvia. And
Yeah.
Sylvia, well, we all know, like, whatever. Sylvia had,
Yeah,
yeah, it was complicated. But now she has a boyfriend as well. So it's over. Like, I'm sorry,
There's
Mino, I
no
love you.
friends to introduce you to. I'm so sorry. Like,
And I don't have any more friends that I know that are like,
that you can be like, but even my single friends, it's like they wouldn't be interested in you. I'm like,
exactly,
seriously,
even then, yeah.
I'm saving you so much effort. I'm saving you both effort. Like, it's not gonna work out. Not that it won't work out. It's just that you're not each other's type.
But if you want to date Merge or Mino, text me and I will introduce. I will do it.
Oh my
I will set it
god,
up.
they're such lovely people. I was there up too.
We should totally do like a bachelor or something on our show.
Oh, maybe we should do it on our podcast. It'll be an episode of like setting our male friends up with
That'd
women.
be
Iconic.
everything.
That'd be so iconic.
Once we have more followers.
Yeah.
I just want to thank everyone for following our
Yeah,
um
thank you guys.
podcast on YouTube or Spotify. There's almost 30 of you on Spotify. So
It's so
cute.
cute. We're just having our little family and it's growing.
We love you. We
We love you
appreciate you.
guys. Yeah, I have more drama, but I feel like it has to be like a part two type of thing.
There's so much actually, like
So much
I
stuff.
remembered my biggest fight, but it's a whole long story. So I don't know. Like
I mean, do you want to squeeze it?
I can really like
Do you
okay.
want to squeeze
So
it?
my longest friend, obviously we
Go on.
know now who she is. But then I had like a second best friend. We often hung out, the three of us.
Yeah.
I would go to hers every weekend and stuff. So I was really close to her. She was in my class. Like my other best friend was not in my class in primary
Mhm.
school. So we're like really, really close. And the three of us were really, really close. And she got a boyfriend at 15. That was not it. Then they broke up. Then she got another boyfriend. And I mean, we got along with him. We liked him. I got along with him. Yeah, all good. And you know, when people get their boyfriends at 16, 15, they just want to spend time with him. It's okay, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Kind
Um,
of. But
then they are still together. Like,
okay,
bless them.
that's cute.
Um, then I got my ex-boyfriend,
Hmm.
and got to know him through them, you know, which is always a sticky situation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think I told this in the relationship once, but we broke up and
Mm,
she took his side, but I think it was because I don't want to say manipulation, but you know, her boyfriend was telling her things, and then my ex boyfriend was telling them things, and I feel like didn't get a proper chance to like her mind was made up
that
which side
was
she
a
took
bad
before I
guy.
could explain myself.
Yeah.
So that one really, really hurt because obviously I had my other best friend who I had even 2 years longer than her, but
Yeah.
with her I was super close, and it just really hurt, and it was like, oh. And then me and my other friend, we just started hanging out, just the two of us. Well, we did that before, but no more the three of us.
Yeah.
And we had a huge fight, and her boyfriend fought with me as well. And then I got upset because I was like, why are you sending a boyfriend to
Your
fight me
boyfriend
as
is
well?
my doorstep. Yeah.
And it was just very dramatic. And it took, I think, 1 year for us to talk a little bit again. And then 2 years in full for us to be like, now we're back to normal and stuff. Like,
Mm,
we hang out again and stuff, but it took like full 2 years. But I feel like both of us were like, we don't want to cancel the whole friendship because of petty boy drama. I'm Of course that really hurts that she took his side, but I think it was more than her being like again. I think the whole situation of the things and
yeah. Yeah.
what was told to her,
Yeah.
and they were friends with him for like before I was dating him.
Hmm.
It was all, but like it's all forgiven and forgotten.
but that like pisses me off. Like, why, why is it me as a friend is telling you something and then you're refusing to listen or understand
Yeah.
until a later point? Like, make
I'm
it make
just
sense.
putting it on the age at this point for
I
my
mean,
own
yeah,
sanity.
like everyone's dumb when they're a teenager,
Yeah.
but like still, it's just really pathetic. Like, if I am telling you as an honest person and me, you know
Yeah.
who I am for the longest time, for you to be like, oh nah, I
Yeah.
don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're a liar. Like, shut up. Shut up.
But I think both of us were like, we don't want to throw away that long of a friendship for like someone that's not even in either her or my life. Like my
Yeah,
ex-boyfriend's not in
he's
their life and it's
proper
not in my
irrelevant.
life.
Proper a dick as well. Like, just
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm glad we're like friends again and the three of us hang out again and it's fun and
that's
yeah.
it.
But
That's
that was the worst one. That was actually dramatic because that was like my like I've had like I think at that point we're like friends for like I don't know 12 years or whatnot. Like that was dramatic.
yeah.
Well, yeah. But you know the friend I've had for the longest time without fighting, the other one of the group. We never fight because we always tell each other that was like this is what I mean. When you tell your friend what bothers you, you're never gonna have the
Yeah,
drama.
I'm never gonna have issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've had icks with my friends, but not like enough to be like I need to address.
Sometimes you're annoyed at them, and that's okay.
That's okay. But like just if you're annoyed to a point where I've done something to you, and
Yeah.
like that's like I always check with my friends like, you cool? Like if I feel like they're moving a bit weird, I'm like, oh, is everything
It's
alright?
like a relationship. Communication is the key.
It's the key. It's the key
And
thing.
honesty and understanding the other person. Like I feel like sometimes in when you're growing up in friendships, you can't really put yourselves in the other people's
Doesn't choose
yeah.
yeah, perspective. But some people are just dickheads. Like I've met a lot of
Oh
dickheads.
yeah, some of them are not worth it. We
Yeah.
should say that. If you have
I've
a
met
toxic friend, throw them away.
I had so many, like so many. I don't even know
Give
if it's
people hints how to see if they have toxic friendships.
hmm. Like it took I don't know. It took my friend Zoe, shout out to Zoe, to show
Hmm.
me the two toxic people in my life when I was like 16, 17.
Yeah. How do you think you would recognize a toxic friendship though?
I don't know. Because sometimes you just don't see it. Like me, I don't have patience. So if
Hmm.
someone's constantly like jarring, then I'm not gonna be friends with you.
Hmm.
Like so one of the toxic friends I had, she this is the girl who became head girl who went out with my
Mm.
ex.
Mm.
Um she was so cool. And then she got a boyfriend and because he was popular, in turn she got popular. And then
Oh.
her personality switched up. And then if you can if you, the early signs is them just switching up on you and like
Yeah,
people
if
show
they
you who
drop you
they
really
are,
quick for other people, just leave it.
just leave them. If people show you who they are, believe them. Don't be like,
Mm.
oh no, but she was like this back then. No, if they show you who you
Mm.
are now, believe who they are now. Like there's no going back. And she was just a dickhead. Like she was a dick.
Mm.
And she just started chatting shit about everybody and their mama in school. Like she was just doing too much. And that wasn't even the worst one. The worst one was this girl. We were a group of like seven,
Hmm.
mostly girls, and my best friend John. Shout out to John. Um, she. This is such a long story. I'll try to cut it down quick because this is an hour now, right? Uh,
Almost, yeah.
yeah. So she was like, um, she was cool. She picked the two most popular girls in our group to
Hmm.
cling to because she wanted to be popular. She wanted to be about it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you're a Miss Popular, getting calls all the time.
My brother. Why is my brother calling me?
Okay,
Like,
every time I say we're popular, it's either our parents or your
my
siblings,
family.
and it's really sad at this point.
Like, why is it's just sorry guys, sorry. That's Janae Aiko, July, by the way, if you want to listen to the song.
Love.
So she yeah, so she was clinging to them. The rest of us was like, this is weird. Like she would take them to like they would go out to Westfield, they would go out to like dessert places. Like she
Mm.
would invite them. And then when we would do stuff as a group,
Hmm.
she wouldn't turn up. She
Oh.
wouldn't text, she wouldn't
Oh,
even
she was too good for you.
she thought she was too good for us,
Mm.
and was like, "What's a bit of a dick? Like, what did we do?"
But
Like,
those people you need to let go. There's no point.
but we were just like, this is a bit much. So I, as I always do, confronted her about it and was
Mm.
like, hey, like this isn't cool. The rest of us are feeling a bit left
Yeah.
out. Like I feel left out, especially me and her. I knew her from primary school, been friends with her throughout secondary school. So
Yeah.
the fact that she was just doing too much to be with like the popular people, that this isn't it, sis. And then she was like, oh, she just didn't want to talk about it. She left the group chats. We all just was like chatting shit about her. Da, 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 da. Every single person.
Oh God.
Everyone had an issue with her. She then apologized to me, and I said, "Oh, that is cool." But just because just because you apologize to me doesn't mean that we're friends again.
Yeah.
If I accept your apology, that doesn't
Like
mean
you're cool, you'll say hi to each other, but
yeah, but we're not
yeah.
friends. I
Mm.
tried to even have a conversation with her after that, and she aired me. So like there was no friendship there at all. It was dead. It was done.
But see, these people you need to let go. There's no point putting energy in them.
No, I let her go. Then the two toxic people that came out of the blue.
Oh my God.
It was a whole thing. It was a whole. This is the worst I had. So I stopped talking about her. I said nothing. I'm not getting involved. I don't like her. I don't talk to her. She's not my friend. I have no issue. We deaded our thing.
No.
We're cool. We were all planning to go to Spain or Paris for like after year 11 trip thing.
Yeah.
They were like, the two friends of hers were like, oh, should we invite her? Like, should this be a thing? And then I said nothing. I sat there, said nothing. My friend John was like, no, we're not inviting her. Fuck her.
Oh my God.
Shav was like, I don't care. Like, I'm still cool with her. And the other two were like, I don't know. And then the other, let's call her rugby player because she's built like a rugby ball player. Anyway, she she was like, oh, I don't like her. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Then literally the I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. But this girl got mad at me because I put, like the side eye emoji.
Yeah.
They were talking about her in the group chat. I put the side eye emoji. She was like, "Oh, Shania, why are you always doing this?" Da, 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 da. I said, "What? What am I doing?
What?
What am I doing? I don't understand." And she was like, "Oh, you're always like being two-faced about the girl," and I was like, "Huh?
What?
Really? What? Like me? What? No."
Okay.
They're like, "Oh, because you forgave her and then you're still chatting shit about her." I said, "I haven't said anything, not one time.
What the
Like
fuck?
this entire time, I haven't said nothing about the girl or done anything." I think they just wanted an excuse to be mad at me to stop me.
Yeah. Yeah. As I said, sometimes people give you signs, and
Yeah,
it's your sign to let
yeah.
them go.
And like I was getting all the things they were saying to me, and I was like, you can't even have a receipt for me to be two-faced or be moving mad at me right now. And they were doing too much. And one girl, the other girl, the rugby ball player, she was only doing it because she was backing her friend. But like
Oh.
she's so far up her friend's ass that you can't see that she's wrong. Like
Oh.
if my friend was wrong, I'd be like, Julie,
Yeah.
listen, you're wrong.
Exactly. As I said to Shania this morning, I was like, you are not missing the first lecture of the second term of your new module.
Over me.
I was like, if you miss this lecture, I will come personally to Croydon and make you participate.
Yeah, no, but like,
That's what I said. Because sometimes you have to tell your friend, stop.
yeah, stop doing that. Stop it. Behave yourself. And I woke up. I saw the message and I said, okay, I'm coming. Yeah,
So,
they were to conclude, they were a
yeah.
bunch of bitches, and it really like blindsided me because I was friends with these people from like year 7, so
Yeah.
I didn't see like this toxic behavior at all until it blew up in my face. So
Yeah.
sometimes you can't tell, but the first guy I could tell was toxic. The first two girls I spoke about, they were blatantly toxic. Cut them
Yeah.
off. But sometimes people are just dickheads and they can blindside you. But
Consensus here is if people show you that
they're
they
dickheads.
don't want to be your friend, that they don't put any energy into the friendship or any effort, let them go.
Let them
But
go.
if you
Let
have a
them
fight and
go.
it was a friend of a long time and you feel like it's worth it, then talk it out.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with someone, just tell them, please.
Tell them. Like I this quote from this play that I watched, you don't know, it's some random play that I grew up with. It was like people are like a tree. You have your leaves, they come and go.
Yeah,
You have your branches, those are the sticky ones because they can really blindside you, but they're not stable.
yeah,
And then you have people who are like the roots on your tree and
yeah,
they will keep you grounded.
exactly.
Find your roots, people. Fuck them
And some
branches.
people are only supposed to be in your life for a certain amount of time, and that's
This
okay.
season, you're giving lifetime expectations to seasonal people. Stop it.
Exactly. And I think that's a good note to end
Yes.
things.
To end things on. Sorry
If we
about my
should do an episode where we try to get dates for our male
for
friends.
our male friends. Let us know.
Okay, Mino's gonna hate me, probably not. But
He's not gonna hate you. He's gonna be like, I'm down. I'm ready. Mino's so on board for anything.
true. Okay, guys, this was long. Hope you
Sorry
had
for
fun.
like ranting for too much, but yeah.
Have a
Love
nice day,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.